Hello, welcome to part 3 of making a song for my English project. This may seem a little rushed. That is because I've been working on the song all day. Um, it's been rough. Anyway, so this week what I kind of did was I wanted to make sure I got the main idea in the song. I also wanted to simplify it because I realized that I was basically trying to read like philosophy when I've only just started reading Old Yeller. There's a little joke for you. Um, again, what I wanted to focus on was repetition, making sure I got the main idea. And as you can see, there's a good bit of repetition. It's a kind of a short song. I think that's what's good about it, is it's a good starting place for me to start taking music more seriously, and developing my writing skills as a musician. Um, so one of the main things that I've changed since last time is I made the solo part for this first section that you heard in the other versions. I made it a lot simpler. Um, that's because I figured the song is still kind of starting. If I start with a solo right off the bat without establishing a main groove, I mean, I've established a main groove here at the beginning, but you need to keep that. I figured I needed to keep that going and really cement it before I start changing stuff up and getting specific, if that makes sense. Again, I'm trying to like look at writing music as like I'm writing an essay and how that relates to my relationship writing. So, um, let's see. I One thing that I found awesome is that I made this little guitar section here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it because I don't have this set up for this headset, but it took me about 70 tries to get, but it was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun making this song and this whole process. Uh, so you can see there's a bunch of stuff I've been messing around with. But it's really been a great project, and I'm definitely going to continue making music in the future. I mean, that was the whole point of this. But I've learned a lot through mixing and mastering, to making beats, melodies, harmonies, and also trying not to get carried away in it all. You gotta make sure you're actually writing a song and not just a mashup of cool licks. Because that's all I've really done before is just kind of play around on guitar and make cool stuff and then not actually develop that idea. And now I've kind of developed an idea with a song. And hopefully, as I continue making songs in the future, they'll get more complex and sound better, and really good. Um, let's see. There was an accidental like part that I had forgotten about. I was kind of rushing through copying and pasting this drum part because I was changing it up around a lot, especially right here. And I'd forgotten to leave a part out, but it worked out and it sounds really good, and so I'm keeping it that way. I figured sometimes stuff like that just happens, and I think that's really cool. Um, uh, oh yeah, so the main idea of this whole song was again frustration, and this was a very frustrating project. If you recall, I said this took about 70 takes. I probably had around 300 different recordings of guitar alone. And as you can see, there's only five here. So, yeah, that took a while. And if I can find them somewhere, I'll see if I can't do, like, put them, I don't know, somewhere to listen to all my mistakes. But, um, yeah, very frustrating, very rewarding process. Reminds me a lot about how when I was learning how to write that I literally just could not get anything above a B, no matter how hard I tried, until like I was really sat down and talked to about how writing works and that there aren't just like, there are rules, but you can break them as long as it's like as long as you repeat your ideas and you establish an effective way of communicating, because that's pretty much just what writing is. And with music, it's trying to communicate feelings and emotion. Whether it really captivates the idea of the emotion of frustration, probably not. But I'm not that good at writing music. Uh, I'm not very good at all because I just only started. But it was very fun. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I'll play the song now.